Kia ora friends and whānau, welcome to Will and Tom's Excellent Adventure. My name is Tommy. Right, I was asked by a good friend, Carl Larson. He wanted me to do a video of a boiled trout because he loves boiled trout, and he saw the way I did it one year a while back there. So I'm just going to show you guys how I do a boiled trout. It's actually sort of done in. It's sort of a combination of three ways of doing it. Like when I was young, my dad always used to just chuck it in the water, salt, throw the onions in, boil it up. That was boiled trout. And so I liked it like that too. But this method here is actually from three different people that and I used a combination of the way they did it. The first combination was a mate of mine. He reckons it was a kore style of doing it by cooking it on top of the potatoes. I've got some potatoes cooking over there. Got them going now. I've got about an inch of water above the potatoes. So when they're almost ready, I'll be throwing the trout in. The second combination is using salt and pepper. Salt and pepper with trout is like chocolate, strawberries and cream all together. To me it is anyway. I really love pepper and it really complements the fish. The third way is I'll show you at the end of it, the third way. But yeah, I'm just having a quiet beer because it's bloody hot out here. Anyway, first up I'm just going to show you how I bone my trout. So you just get that camera in here. Ooh, beauty fish too. Oh, and yeah, the fish was caught by the missus today. She was out on the jet ski. I'll show you a photo of her. And right, so yeah, she was out. She had a good time. She got a few fish out there, and just noticed that she's been jet ski fishing for the last 5 years, which is pretty cool. I think I'm in my 7th year of jet ski fishing now, which is really cool. And we both love it. We both love jet ski fishing. Well, all kinds of fishing anyway. Right, here we go. So this is a trout. I'm going to bone it out. I always bone my trouts when I boil it. Yeah, it's always been a tradition. I hated it when I was young, eating the bones and getting the stuck. I always had a piece of bread beside me, and I was told to eat the bread when the bones got stuck in my throat. So I'll never do that again. Okay, so what I do is I follow the knife along the edge of the top side of the bone. Got to have a sharp knife, and this one isn't. So follow it down. Oh, look at that flesh. And then the underside of the bone. Remembering your knife's got to be sharp, but this one, yeah, isn't really that sharp. Because I don't know how to sharpen knives properly. So take that little bone out. What I usually do with this bone is I fry it. I cut it up into pieces and fry it in butter. That's what I do with a lot of the bits and pieces. I try not to waste much of it. The guts we usually throw out to the cats because we feed the stray cats around here because they keep the rats away. So you stick to the underside of this part of the rib cage. Run your knife along the edge of that so you get the rib cage off the other side. Keep your knife up against the back of the bones. And that takes the rib cage off. Okay, so now you've got, if you run your finger down each side, you've got that line of bones there. They've got a slight curve in. They're slightly curving, so you've got to follow that edge of the bone. And I usually start from the inside. And take a sliver off. Yeah, if you're a real gunner, you can use a tweezers, but I'll bugger that. So we get that side up. Run your fingers along there again. Make sure there's no bones. One little bone there. So get rid of that. Okay, get the other side. The spuds are boiling away just nicely. Take a sliver of each side. You can fry all these bits up if you like picking bones out. Okay, so that's done. The other place where there's bones in here is in the center. So I always cut the center up when I'm boiling my trout. And that's it. There is the fish boned out. So what I do, you can either you can take these bones out over here. I usually leave them in. I don't usually take them out. Or if I'm gonna fry those up, yeah, I'll take those wings off. They get fried with it. It's a really nice feed. I cut that off, fry that with it. But most of the time, when I'm boiling my trout, I just have it like that. But I will take them off this time because I'm going to have those bones for my breakfast. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, genius. Right. Bit of a blooming mess here. And these ones here. Cut that corner. Oh, this one half gone. Cut that corner. And there you go. You've got a fully boned out trout. So I cut them into pieces. You can throw those in there and put them on, place them on top if you like it. You know, it's up to you how you want to do it. How you want to do your boiled trout. If you like all those bits and pieces, but yeah, no, I just fry them. Fry them in butter. Okay, and there's the trout, all ready to go. So I'll be back to you when our spuds are ready, and yeah, show you what I do with that. Yeah, I usually put I always put the salt and pepper in just before I put the trout in, and I only do the trout for about 8 to 9 minutes. But there's a couple of steps in there that I'll show you guys how I do it. So yeah, I'll come back to you. Okay, guys. Well, the spuds are ready to go for the fish to go in. I've already added my salt. You add whatever you like, whatever amount you like. I really love pepper with my fish, so I usually add quite a bit in there just to get a bit of colour in there. Also, what I do is I taste the water. Taste the water to get it just right, just how I want it. So that's about right. And then all I do is place the fish flesh down, and in 4 minutes, 4 to 4.5 minutes, I chop up an onion. Got a bit of bread. Okay, so I place that on there. 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. I slice up some onions, and I place the onions in there. The reason I put the onions in 4.5 minutes is because another 4 minutes later it'll be ready. If you put the onions in first and you chuck it in there and let it go, all it does is just it actually ruins the fish. All you get a taste of is onion fish. But the way it's done here, and this is another vertical on how it was done. A good mate of mine, Frank Cornery, showed me this trick. Yeah, it just keeps the onion nice and crisp, takes out that sharpness, doesn't overpower the food, and keeps everything together. Awesome. That's awesome. And then the last thing I do once that the last 4 minutes is over, is I place a big knob of butter, and I'll show you guys that. We'll chuck that in and then let it sit for a little while, and she's awesome. So we'll get back to you in the next 3 minutes. Oh man, that is crispy. Okay. Sliced up the onions. That's hot. So have a look at our fish. Oh, look at it bubbling just nicely. That's what temperature I've got the oven on. I always turn it up a little bit once I put my fish in. Throw that in there. Oh, the smell, delicious. So that goes in there another 4 minutes, and then I'll toss a nice big chunk of butter in there and let it sit, and then I'll dish it out and show you fellas what it looks like. And man, if we had smell-o-vision, Chris, Carl, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love this way of doing it. And Chris. Okay, the time is up, and I'm just going to bring it over here. We'll put our butter in it. Okay, so depends on how much you like butter. You can add it in, but I'll tell you what, the juice in this should be bottled and sold. It's absolutely delicious. There's a lot of people in town that I've cooked this for, and oh man, the reviews you get from it is unbelievable. So we just add a bit of butter in there. So fish is ready. Just add a little bit more. And then we'll just let that melt. Add whatever you like in there, whatever amount you want. Hang on. Okay, so I'm just going to make a really quick sauce. What I've added into this cup is I've added equal parts of sugar and equal parts of Coleman's mustard. So I've put a tablespoon of each in. The flavour, yeah, depends on whether you like it really hot or whether you like the flavour to just be cut a little bit. So all we do is I boil the jug. Add a little bit of water in there. A little bit at a time, so it doesn't get too lumpy. Yep. Always use boiled water so that it dissolves the sugar and the powder. This stuff here, it goes really well with fish, and it goes well with meat, silverside steak, you name it. Man, this is the sauce to use. Really complements the trout. If you don't like it, hey, try it on a small piece. I actually really love it with the boiled spuds. So that's ready. Simple like that. Easy and simple. Let's check out our fish. So here we go. Check that out. Check that out. The butter's all melted in there. The fish is delicious. Spuds are cooked. The onions are there. Oh man! If you could smell that right now, Carl. Oh. check that out. Check it out. And then we just add some of this juice all around it. Man, if you could smell that right now. Woo-wee! Ah, you ruined it. I bet you that's what some people are saying, but I doubt it, man. Never ever. You can have it like that, or have it without it. But man, I love it with this stuff. So anyway, that's my boiled trout recipe. Hope you fellas enjoyed it, because man, gonna be enjoying that. Woo-hoo-hoo. And yeah, so like and share, and yeah. Oh, and another thing, been selling a few of these now, which is pretty cool. So you know, keep going. If you guys want one of these, give me a PM or you know whatever. They're still going. They're going hard. They're awesome to use. So that's it. That's my trout recipe, and hope you fellas enjoy it. Go out and catch a trout. Go and buy a jet ski and get out there like Mum does when she's out on her holidays. But yeah, no, I hope you fellas enjoyed it. So yeah, like and share, follow us. Awesome, and yeah, there are a lot of people that really love this boiled trout. I do. That's really the only way I love it. It's either that or smoked. So anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, party on.